Tina McDonald. Today I'm going to share with you how to create a beautiful honeycomb ornament using Spellbinder's 2012 heirloom ornaments. I began by die cutting 9 pieces of patterned paper. This paper is double-sided and I die cut only, there's no need to emboss. Then I decided that I'm going to use some book pages. So I took an old book and I tore out 5 pages. As these are thin, it's really simple to be able to die cut more than one piece at a time. So place your die template on your base plate, cover it up with the 5 book pages, cover it with your cutting plate, and then go ahead and run it through the machine. You'll be surprised at how simple the grand caliber will cut 5 sheets of this paper. That's after one run through the machine. Now we've got 5 little ornaments. So repeat this so that we have 9 pieces of the book paper die cut and ready to assemble our ornament. Once I have 9 pieces of patterned paper and 9 sheets of the book paper, I'm going to score them down the center using a scoring tool and fold each one of them in half. So each one wants to be scored down the center and folded in half. Now take a glue dot and we're going to hold each of these folded ornaments closed with a glue dot just in that center portion. Make sure it's not close to the top or the bottom, but just right in the very center portion. Do that to each book page as well as each patterned paper. Next, we're going to begin to assemble our ornament. So take a piece of the patterned paper. You'll see here that it's adhered together in the middle just like we want it. And we're going to take a glue dot and add one to the top and one to the bottom. And then we're going to stack on top of that one of the book pages. Make sure everything lines up quite accurately. And then we're going to repeat this process and add a piece of the patterned paper over that, onto which I've added a glue dot on the top and on the bottom as we did previously. And we're going to stack this up, alternating between the patterned paper and the book pages until we've used all of both pieces of paper. So we're going to have 9 pieces of book paper and we're going to have 9 pieces of patterned paper. We want to be careful and make sure that our top piece is the opposite as our bottom piece. So if we began with patterned paper, we're going to end with a book page. These ornaments look so difficult and intricate to make, but as you can see here, it really is quite simple. Anyone you give it to or show it to is going to be in awe of your paper crafting talents, and little do they know how simple it really is. So continue to assemble these pieces until you have all the pieces used up. Now you're ready to create that 3D piece. So add another glue dot to the bottom and the top of that top piece, and we're going to open it right up to create a beautiful 3-dimensional piece. Go around and give each top and bottom a nice pinch to make sure the glue dot is holding nice and tight. To add the string to this, I've gone ahead and added a nice big blob of hot glue to the center. This is going to hold our string in place as well as actually hold our entire ornament together. You can see things are a little bit off-centered there. So once the hot glue is in there and my string is in there, go ahead and give everything a nice pinch and line everything up just perfectly so that when that hot glue dries, your ornament is good. Then I've gone ahead and repeated this process on the bottom of my ornament to make sure, once again, that everything stays together. And also it gives me an opportunity to be able to hang a little dangle or a charm at the bottom of my ornament. And this opens up even more possibilities for what you can do. Hold on to it for a second to let that glue set and dry, and then you are finished of this portion. Look at that, isn't that fun? If you find some of the glue dots are just not quite holding the patterned paper, especially because it's a little stiffer, go ahead and add a little touch of hot glue into some of those little crevices. I've done that and it really helped to hold some of those places a whole lot better. To finish off your ornament, there's a lot of possibilities. What I've chose to do here is I've tied a nice bow using a nice silk ribbon, added a little touch of hot glue to make sure it stayed in place, tied a nice bow, and then I've added the top portion of a brad, a really pretty decorative brad. There's so many things you can do. For the bottom portion, you can add a little charm or a dangle, something you make or buy. The possibilities are endless. I can't wait to see what you do with your ornament. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.